And I'm joined here by Virginia Democrat Mark Warner. He is one of the leaders of the Gang of Six, now Gang of Five, bipartisan budget talks. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Peter.
The vice president's here on the Hill at this moment, talking behind closed doors, trying to reach a deal. You all are still talking as well. Is the Gang of Five, the Gang of Six still relevant?
I believe it is. I still think the best chances for a long-term debt and deficit deal come with a bipartisan basis that starts in the Senate. I wish all the best to the Biden group, and if they get there first, go to it. But I do think that we have spent months and months on this. You know, I was disappointed when Tom Coburn took a sabbatical, as he said. He put a lot of contributions to this effort. There's a lot of what he wanted in our proposal, and I'm anxious to get out and share that with other members, because I still think at $4.5 trillion in long-term deficit reduction, that's what we need to kind of turn the corner on this economy, because candidly, I think the best private stimulus we could have is putting in place a long-term debt and deficit deal that would get private capital off the sidelines and investing.
What's the possibility of Senator Coburn, a key Republican Party member of your talks, in rejoining those talks? I know he was going to meet with Senator Chambliss last night, another Republican. Any chance he rejoins?
Listen, we would all welcome Tom Coburn back. He's a bright, principled, and really knows the budget items as well. But I don't think any single individual can stop this process from moving forward. One of the things that I'm so kind of almost obsessed about is, we are at an economic recovery that's tentative at best. What will slam us into the wall is if America ends up with a debt crisis come early August and the markets start to jack up our interest rates. Every 1 point we add to our interest rate, we add over $1 trillion to our debt, as well as what it would do in terms of job growth and job creation. That's just unacceptable.
The president, there's some talk we're reporting about the possibility of a new payroll tax to try and get some stimulus in the short term. You're talking about reducing this $14 trillion debt. Is there any appetite here for any sort of stimulus right now? Is there a need for it?
I think in a perfect world, there would be need for additional stimulus. But we've kind of shot those bullets, and everything you do right now adds to that growing problem. Again, when we're talking about taking down the debt by $4.5 trillion, we've got a little bit of runway. But I think what the markets are looking for, what the business community is looking for, is actually just a positive step forward. We're not going to do this overnight, but we've got to take that first step forward and put everything on the table. And on that, I got to go vote. So I apologize. They're giving me the signal.
All right, we're getting the hook right now. Senator Mark Warner, Democrat of Virginia, as always. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Peter.